Carter. I wanted to talk to you today about embodiment. A couple of weeks ago, you may have seen my video when I was talking about goal setting for 2016. And so I got a few inboxes from people saying, hey, I really like the video, but I'm not quite sure what embodiment means. Can you go a little bit more in depth about what you mean by embodying something? So for me, I'll share a quick story with you. I got my real estate license in my mid-20s, but before that, I purchased my home when I was 23 years old, and I worked at a few companies. I was an IT analyst in the Silicon Valley. Prior to that, I used to commute every day. Hated it. I really wanted to get my real estate license, and I was discouraged to do so. I spoke with a few brokers in town, and they were saying, hey, you work at these great companies. Why would you leave Hewlett-Packard or Cisco Systems or whatever to pursue a career in real estate? It's no guaranteed money, and you're probably not going to make that much money that you're making over there, all those types of things. So I was discouraged, but the opportunity presented itself for me to get my license. The opportunity was I got laid off. So it was perfect for me. And so I got a nice severance package, and I was already studying for my real estate license, and I went ahead and did it, hit the ground running, boom. Now, when we talk about embodying something, for me, embodiment meant I ate, breathed, and slept real estate. When I got my real estate license, it was do or die. It was something that I absolutely had to do by any means necessary. There was no turning back. There was nothing else for me. There were no other options. All my cards were on the table. This is what I had to do, and this had to work for me. So what I would do is I would stay up to the wee hours of the morning researching programs to help home buyers that were like me. I really wanted to help people who didn't know or who didn't believe that they can own a home. So I was researching programs for people like me. I invested in training that I had no money. I had no money coming in. I had a severance package that went to my bills, into my baby, into my husband. So I was paying for training that I didn't have the money to pay for, but I did it anyway. I invested my money. I was investing my money in marketing. And I didn't have the money to invest, but I did it anyways because I knew that it was important, and I was gambling on me. If there's anything that you want to do, you got to be willing to gamble on yourself. You got to be willing to make the investment and make the sacrifice. So when I talk about embodying, I mean just really going all in for whatever it is you want to do. So I'll just share this quick story with you. I had some clients that I met. I put an ad in the newspaper at the time. That was the thing to do. This couple, they were relocating to Stockton from the Bay Area, and it's Lydia and Ty Curry. They're my Facebook friends now, but I just remember it like it was yesterday. I had this, when I first started, I had these raggedy cars. I just had to do what I had to do. I had a Windstar, a Ford Windstar, and a Sunfire, and they were raggedy. And so I was out showing Ty and Lydia property, and the door on my van used to fly open. And bless their heart, Mr. Curry, he was there holding the door while I was driving around the corner, just going. And I was embarrassed. I really was embarrassed. I didn't let on that I was embarrassed, but I was more than I was embarrassed. I was hungry. And so that's what it meant for me to embody something. I was so hungry. There was no shame in it. I did whatever I needed to do in order to make it happen. When we finally closed our escrow, Lydia said, Constance, whatever you do, please never change. Always remain the same person you are. Even when you start making a bunch of money, never change. Always stay sweet. And I always remember those words, and I've always tried to treat people, kind. But in any case, just living, breathing, working. You can't write your goals and then think, all right, well, Lord, make it happen. Faith with no works is dead. So you have to implement, you have to execute, and you have to embody whatever it is you want to do. Stay up in the middle of the night, doing the research, doing the work, investing in yourself, betting on you, okay? So that's what I mean when I talk about embodiment. It's just you just putting everything into you, and you living, breathing, eating, sleeping, whatever it is you want to do. All right, so hopefully this is able to help. If you have any questions regarding real estate, regarding loans, credit, whatever it is, you can come and ask Constance. Peace.